Hey guys, so today's video is going to be my January favorites. I cannot believe that it's February already, but I love that we're kind of over the month of January, and I have a few products to show you guys that I have been loving for the month of January. Most of it was Christmas gifts to me, and there's a few new drugstore products as well in here. Also, I am having a giveaway. If you haven't checked that video out, I will link it down below. So go enter. It's going on until February 15th. I just want to get straight into this video so it's not too long. I first want to start with some skincare. This is the L'Oreal Youth Code Texture Perfector Serum. And the bottle looks like this. So it's just a really nice pink glass bottle, and I believe this retails for about $15 or so, and it says you just use it before using your moisturizer day and night. I have been using this both the day and night, more so in the night than the day. Sometimes I skip it in the day. But I love this. I think it's awesome. I think it's totally worth the $15, especially if you have a lot of like texture on your face, like some like uneven bumps or a little bit of like some lines, like some starting to get some like fine lines. I think it gives you like a nice glow when you do pump it onto your hand. You do see that it has like a nice glow to it. So I really do like it for the face. I feel like it really has helped out with the texture of my face, which is what this product is. Quite a few eye palettes here. Again, most of these were for Christmas. The LORAC Mega Pro 2 palettes. You have seen this in quite a few tutorials. I know my last tutorial, the Valentine's Day tutorial I had, it was using this palette. I love all of the shades in here. This is probably one of the first palettes that I've actually used all of the shades. And I love it from the light shades to the dark shades. It's just a beautiful palette. They're super pigmented. They blend really easily, and they're just amazing quality. The next palette that I want to mention is, they're actually both by Tarte, so I guess I'll just talk about them together. The Tartelette and Bloom palette, and then the Tartelette Tease palette. We'll talk about the Tartelette Tease first. I did a whole entire review on it, so if you would like to go check that review out, of course I will link it down below for you guys. I love this palette. I think it's awesome for traveling, and I love to keep it in my bag just to touch up, or if I want to add any colors throughout the day. I think this is perfect. Next one I want to talk about is the Tartelette and Bloom. Like I said, I've used this in quite a few tutorials. I believe the colors just look like this. And I love the warmer shades that are in this palette. It smells amazing. It smells like marshmallows to me. Both of these palettes are super creamy. They are infused with the Amazonian clay, like most of their palettes are. And I think the palettes are both amazing. If I had to pick between the two, I would definitely go with just the Tartelette and Bloom palettes. I feel like for the amount of shades you get and how much it is, I think it's a good palette to have in your collection. It is a bunch of nude colors, but I feel like the nude colors are different from what I already have. There's like some burgundies, some like warmer red tones. There's a little bit of grays in here. It's just perfect. Absolutely perfect. I think this is such an amazing palette, and I will continue to love on that palette. Next, I have the NARS Steven Klein. This is the One Shocking Moment Cheek Studio palette is what it says. The packaging looks like this. I don't know what the deal is with the packaging. I think it's a little weird, but it's like a space theme packaging here, but what's on the inside is all that really matters to me. So there is a total of 4 blushes, the Laguna bronzer, and the Paloma, I believe this is. This is the Paloma Contour Blush and Blush Sculpt. It's basically like a contour shade and a highlight shade, and they are right here. They are sold individually. And then we have the Laguna bronzer. We have Dolce Vita, Luster, Blasphemy, and then Robotic is on the end right here. I have been using Blasphemy a lot lately, and I also love Dolce Vita. This is such an amazing palette to have. If you're a collector or just a makeup junkie like I am, I think this is awesome. The colors are amazing. The quality is amazing. It's great for traveling. Again, it has everything you would ever need in one, so I love this palette so much. I wanted to mention one more product from the Steven Klein collection. Again, this is the NARS Steven Klein, and it's the shade Never Too Late is the shade of this eyeshadow, and it's so pretty. If you are a lover of green colors, then you will absolutely love this. It looks like this. Look at that color. It is beautiful. It is like a nice olive gray green. So perfect. If you love green colors like I do, you would love this shadow. It's beautiful. Of course, NARS shadows are amazing quality, so I love this so much, and it's so beautiful. Again, this is the NARS Steven Klein eyeshadow in the shade Never Too Late. On to the face products. I have two translucent powders here that I have been loving. The Maybelline Master Fix Loose Setting Powder, and it looks like this. I love this for setting all over the face. It's super finely milled. It reminds me a lot of the Tarte Amazonian powder or the Makeup Forever one. It does keep me like semi-matte. I don't have really oily skin, but I love this product. I love that it's translucent, and I love that it's from the drugstore. It's super affordable. Another one is the L'Oreal Hydra Perfecte. It's just a loose setting powder, and it's also in the shade translucent. It just looks like this. Again, it's been in a couple of my tutorials. I use this for setting under the eyes. I feel like it really does brighten under the eye area, and I love it. It is translucent, but it does have like an iridescent pink tint to it, so I love this powder so much. And I love setting my under the eye area with this fan brush. This is a Laura Mercier fan brush, and I've had this forever. I'm sure any small fan brush will do. Sorry, it's dirty. I used it today, but I love it. I love the fact that it's just really easy just to get in here and press under the eye. It's super easy to like also dust the powder away. So I have been loving this just for setting under the eyes. It's super easy. I feel like I don't have to like put a sponge under there and dab under my eyes. I can just lightly press with this. And I love it. I think it's a great tool. I haven't seen anybody do that, so let me know if you guys try it out and it works for you. But I love this fan brush. I've had it forever. I think I've had it for like 3 or 4 years, but this is just the fan powder brush by Laura Mercier. I don't know if they still sell these, but any fan brush will do for setting under the eyes. Next two products I have, they're just two of my favorite highlighters right now. Again, NARS. I've had this forever. This is the NARS highlighter. It's actually technically a blush, but for me it's a highlighter. It's in the shade Albatross, and it's just a pretty white gold shade, and I love this. I put this over my L'Oreal True Match Lumi in the shade Warm. It's W102, and that's what the powder looks like. They're so pretty together. It's what I have on now. Hopefully you guys can see it. But it's just like this pretty like golden glow, and I love the combination of these together. I do love them both separately, but I love them even more together. I don't mention too many lip products, but I want to mention these because they have been like my ride or dies for the past month. So these two are the Maybelline Vivid Matte Liquid Lips. And I've mentioned these in quite a few videos. They're in the shades, let's see, Vivid Violet and Nude Thrill. So they just look like this. Nude Thrill is what I have on today, and Vivid Violet I've featured in my last video, which was the Valentine's Day, the soft romantic Valentine's Day look. I will swatch them just so you guys can see them. They look like this right here, just a nice nude color and a nice bright vivid purple color. I love the formulation of these. I wish they would just dry a little bit more matte. That's all. I think they're great. I think the colors are great. For it saying that it's a vivid matte liquid lip, I wish it would dry more matte. This is by NYX, and it is their liquid suede lip, and this is in the shade Sandstorm. I believe I mentioned this in another video as well, but this dries completely matte. It looks a lot like MAC Stone, so if you own MAC Stone, I believe that these are very similar colors, but the color is right here. This nude color is picking up more pink on camera, but it's actually more of like a true nude color. This is definitely looks a lot like MAC Stone. And I do have two Colourpop lippies here. Again, I believe I've mentioned both of these in a video. This is in the shade Kapow and Limbo. I love Kapow. I use it all the time. And I get so many compliments on it when I use it. And these are just so phenomenal. They glide on so smoothly. They're super pigmented and they dry matte, but it's like a comfortable matte. It's not a heavy, or it's not like a creasing matte. And I love both of these shades. I've heard that this shade right here, this is the Limbo shade. I've heard that it looks a lot like Dolce K by Kylie Jenner. But these two are the colors here. This is Limbo and then Kapow. So I really just wanted to end this video on a few different things. I've never really mentioned any type of like apps or songs on my channel, but there are two apps that I have been loving this month. First app that I want to talk about is this app. It's called Wish. And basically it's an app where they sell a bunch of different products, ranging from like gloves to hair tools to bags to makeup. I find mostly makeup on there, and I usually will buy like beauty blenders or some Real Technique brushes. They also sell like the Anastasia contour kits, the Kat Von D contour kits. They have stuff on here that's like half the price. So for example, there is the Beauty Blender BFF. Let's see if I can show it to you. So it looks like this. Hopefully it's coming off on camera. But it's the Beauty Blender BFF. So there's basically two beauty blenders, and it is $10 with a $3 shipping rate. And they can ship it so low, and it's priced so low because everything comes from China or Korea, I believe, which is where most of the products are made. Again, the app is called Wish, and you can download it. It's free for Androids and iPhone. A friend of mine got me hooked on this app. It's basically an app where people broadcast what they're doing. So you can talk about like religious stuff or show them you going to whatever like you're doing. People do like cross-country stuff, like driving across the country. There's one person on here who works at an ABC store, and it's like Nightlife ABC, and it's hilarious, and there's so many good things. It's all around the world. There is some makeup and beauty stuff on here as well, but I mostly just use it to like for comedy and just when I'm bored. It's an app that I can go on to and have a lot of fun with. You can broadcast yourself. So I love those two apps. Again, I will leave everything down below. I will put my Periscope on there just in case you want to follow me. I do go on there from time to time just to broadcast like whatever I'm doing or if I'm traveling. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, don't forget to check out my giveaway that's going on so you can enter. Oh, I almost forgot music. Hold on, let's do a few music favorites first. The first song that I want to talk about, you guys should all know, it's amazing. It's by David Guetta, Sia, and Fetty Wap. This is called Bang My Head. And I love this song so much. It sounds so good in the car where you're just blasting it up and you're like, yes. You know, you're feeling yourself that day, and I love this song so much. I love Fetty's part the most. I'm like on a Fetty trend right now, so I love Fetty's part the most. I think it's so good, and his lyrics are so good. He's amazing and super talented. They all are in here, so I'm just gonna play a couple seconds of this song, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
I live life like it's perfect. My children are smiling, and that makes me happy.
So good. So next song is going to be one of my favorite songs at the moment. I love this song so much, and the lyrics are so true. It's called RGF Island, and it's by Fetty Wap. Again, I'm on a Fetty Wap kick, and I love his music, and you guys should totally go listen to this song. It's amazing, and it's so good. The last song that I have for you guys is Our City is the artist, and their song is called Make Up, and it's featuring Chloe Angelides. Sorry if I say that wrong, but I love this song. It's like when you're in a bad mood, like this is really gonna pick you up, and it's just such a great song, and I love like the beat of it. It sounds very like Jamaican and relaxed, and I love this song so much. So both of these artists are great. Our City makes a ton of good music. So again, you guys should totally check this out.
So in my head, sometimes I think that you're not even upset. One day,
love when we fight just to make us.